Alright, what's up guys? NinjaDeathStrike here, bringing you some more Pokemon Showdown battles. As promised, we're up in Ubers this week. Before we get into today's matches, give a quick disclaimer. I haven't played Uber since Gen 4. My knowledge of the tiers is limited at best. My team building is leaving something to be desired a bit in the first couple matches, but I will get the hang of it. So just keep that in mind. Some of my plays and some of my movesets maybe not the best choices, but these are the very first few matches that I had in Uber, so I will hopefully improve with time. Same with my opponents. I'm kind of down at the bottom of the ladder to start, so they make a couple of questionable plays in a few spots. Just be forewarned. I'm sure that people that like to be right will comment anyhow, but there you go. So, let's get into the match. My team's up here. I picked some guys. Mewtwo got a new form. Mewtwo's always been one of my favorite Pokemon. Figured I'd try him out. He also seems really good. 192 base special attack or something is scary. Kyogre, back when I did play Ubers, Kyogre was just the best Pokemon in Ubers. Probably not anymore. That title probably belongs to this guy down here, Xerneas, but Kyogre's still a force to be reckoned with. I'm running Choice Scarf on mine just for the surprise factor. Now that Permanent Rain isn't a thing, getting that immediate damage boost from Drizzle is really nice, especially with Water Spout. Can get some surprise kills. Mamoswine just seems like a good counter meta Pokemon. He almost always is. Especially here, though, since we have so many weaknesses to ice, and there's quite a few steel types, too, so Earthquake can get some work done. The other three guys are just kind of there. My opponent's team, he's got Blaziken and Mewtwo, so either of those could be Mega Evolution. He's also got Xerneas and Darkrai, two of the most popular Pokemon in the tier. Both are extremely threatening, and then some other guys. He has a Mewtwo as well that I'll need to keep an eye on, so he's going to lead with Blaziken. I'm going to lead with Kyogre. Just figured, Choice Scarf sets generally make decent leads. He's going to throw up a Protect here. The fact that he doesn't Mega Evolve on the first turn leads me to believe Mewtwo is probably his Mega Evolution. He's going to get up a Swords Dance here as I go for the Surf. And he's going to hang on with his Focus Sash, which sucks for me. Kyogre is going to die. I can come in and revenge with Mamoswine, so basically an even trade, but he does get Switch Initiative. He's going to use it to good effect here. Brings in Xerneas, just goes for Geomancy with a Power Herb, doubles half of his stats, and Xerneas is really, really good. I go into Chansey. I do not take that Focus Blast well. So bad. In fact, it's a 2-hit KO. So that is the power of Xerneas. I'm able to get a Toxic up, so I'm going to be doing some residual damage. He opts to go for Focus Blast here, trying to go for the KO on Dialga, but I'm not sure Dialga survives a Moonblast, to be honest. It's a neutral hit, but Xerneas is just incredibly powerful. The amount of things he can one-hit KO with just neutral attacks is crazy. Victini does come in here. I know that I'll live a single attack, so I stay in an Earthquake. He sets up Trick Room, which immediately signals he's going to be the Trick Room V-Create set. So I know to switch into Rayquaza. Unfortunately, I'm going to get paralyzed with the Bolt Strike. Then I'm going to get fully paralyzed, so I lose my Rayquaza. Kind of sucks because I definitely could have killed that Victini. I also failed to kill it with an Extreme Speed after the defense drop, so just a series of unfortunate events there. I have to go back into Mamoswine to revenge kill the Victini. Darkrai comes in. I know that most Darkrai are running the Dark Void Nasty Plot set. That's just the set you run with Darkrai because it's so threatening. So knowing that, I leave Mamoswine in to be put to sleep. I switch in Mewtwo on the Nasty Plot, and because I'm faster, even before Mega Evolving, I'm able to take him out with an Aura Sphere. So that was great. Aura Sphere has failed to kill Darkrai numerous times, so I'm not sure if his EVs were a little different or what. I will not run Focus Blast when I have access to Aura Sphere. That just seems like a really bad idea. Judgment's going to fail to kill Mewtwo, and he's going to decide he quits. So I'm going to win the game. Pretty close one. I think he maybe conceded a little bit early. I guess Dialga probably could have got there, but whatever. Let's go to match number 2. So I've switched out Chansey for Xerneas. However, I didn't realize that I didn't put Power Orb I was running Life Orb because I didn't know what Geomancy did, so that's a thing. This is going to be around for a couple battles until I fix it. My opponent's team, some interesting choices. Zekrom is actually at the top tier usage-wise in Ubers. I'm not sure why that is. I guess he just has really good typing. But I don't know. He doesn't seem that great to me. Anyhow, Scolopede's interesting. Probably going to be a lead. It can do a lot of things. It has speed boost now. Genesect is always good. Pretty much any tier it's allowed in. It's playable. And Lugia has really become the premier wall of the tier, basically replacing Blissey and being better at it thanks to multi-scale or Marvel. It's multi-scale. It just doesn't take damage anymore from anything, so it's a huge pain to deal with. Really good on defensive-based teams. And then we have these guys again. They're back, so they're pretty good. He is going to lead with Scolipede. I'm going to lead with Mamoswine, pretty much predicting that. I don't know exactly what he's going to do. He could set up hazards, and if he does, I can Earthquake and then Ice Shard him for the kill. He goes for a Substitute, then he goes for a Protect, so very obvious that he's going to be baton passing out his speed boosts. So it's important, A, not to let him Swords Dance, and B, to predict correctly when he's going to pass. So he's got plenty of turns to get that speed. I do predict his Protect here. I get my Stealth Rocks up for free, which is great. And now I can just concentrate on attacking. You'll see me go for the Ice Shard a couple turns back there. I thought he might want to go for an early pass into something. I figured Icicle Crash was a good call. That's why I'm going for it, even though it doesn't have 100% accuracy. So do knock him to under half health here. Unfortunately, Ice Shard is going to fail to kill, and he's going to be able to pass 4 speed boost to Mewtwo, who's then going to become Physical Mewtwo. Very bad for me. Drain Punch is even worse, so now he's very fast, hitting hard. He's going to be recovering a lot of damage. I go into Kyogre here. I can't go for Water Spout because I know I'm going to be slower, so I have to go for Surf. That Drain Punch still does over half, so I can't stay in or I'll be dead. Switch into Rayquaza here. Try and get some damage on him. I know that he can't Drain Punch here, so I get a decent amount of damage, but he is just doing a ton of damage by himself. Luckily, Xerneas is going to be able to survive a single attack here, and I've gotten him low enough that I can finish him off. He makes a really questionable play by switching Scolipede in there. He had free switch into anything, so he basically just threw his Scolipede away for nothing. Me not having Power Herb, I'm not going to be able to Geomancy on time. I don't think it mattered. Pretty sure Genesect kills me even with a special defense boost there, but you never know. Lugia comes in, and it's going to set up a light screen, which is going to severely limit the amount of things I can do to it. So he paralyzes me. I switch out here into Dialga. I know a lot of Lugia carry Toxic, so I guess I figured I could set up on him. It doesn't look like he can really do much to hurt Dialga, so he's going to set up his Reflect, and he's going to switch into Zekrom. I'm just going to Dragon Claw after a bulk up, doing quite a bit of damage. He goes for Bolt Strike here over, I guess maybe he had Outrage, but definitely not the best choice. I resist it, and with the defense boost, it's going to do less than half. So after that, again, he just forfeits. A couple of early concessions there, although I did have Mewtwo ready to go, so probably was going to win that one. And that is going to be my first venture into Ubers. Pretty fun. I like the tier a lot more than I did in 4th gen. It's extremely powerful and very swingy. It's very easy to get swept if you make a bad play, since everything hits so hard. But I've been enjoying it. It's nice to find another tier I'm good at after bumming around in RU and NU for the last month or so. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Feel free to leave comments. Let me know your thoughts on Ubers if you have any. And I will have more coming your way shortly. Later, guys.